little rooster.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
You lied and I died!
I'm feeling rooster, yeah.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
How's it hanging, Phil?
From the front time,
Come and get it! So either put the gun down now, or kiss your ass goodbye.
Let's get this party started.
I agree, Dana. Let's get this party started. Now, welcome back to Sledgehammer Horror, guys. I'm just going to come right out and say it. We have no power right now.
Yeah.
It has been a long, crazy night, and we are actually working by power of flashlight right now. So if at any moment our power does come back on, Ashley and I are going to leave the stream for a second, and we are going to go do our thing, get on our laptop, get everything ready, and then we will be back in. But until then, let's introduce the amazing people we have. Over here, we have the amazing Kira, and down here, the amazing Mika of the Double Feature Podcast. How are you ladies doing tonight?
Oh, good. Can I say, though, one thing I wanted to kind of say is you guys are emphasizing even more so the spooky vibes.
Yeah. We're like,
We are here to talk about Doom.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, we're good. We're happy to be here in good company tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah. We are very excited to have you guys. And down here, we have the amazing Haunted Hippie. Kylie, how are you doing tonight?
I'm wonderful. Thank you for having me.
It is an honor to have you. Now, again, guys, it's going to be a little different tonight. I can't keep up with the comments as much as I would like to, just because we're doing this on a phone.
We can't even get our layout right, guys.
Yeah. So it's just been one of those nights where absolutely nothing could possibly go wrong or go right.
I was going to say everything's
everything's gone wrong. But we are here for the positives. And the positives are we're hanging out with three people that we genuinely enjoy and love so much.
Ditto.
And everybody in the chat, I've seen a lot of people. I see Corey's here. Desi, first time. Hello,
Hi.
Desi. Thank you for stopping by.
Hello, Corey.
Shaheem is here.
Shaheem.
Oh, Shaheem.
Troy, Tommy Lee Jones,
Ooh.
Dice. What's up?
Hello,
Oh,
everyone.
nice.
Nathan. So I do want to say I have all of these amazing content creators links down in the description. So if this is your first time seeing the Double Feature Podcast or Haunted Hippie, it would do you justice to go and subscribe to all of their content because they're strictly amazing content creators. And if this is your first time here, hit that subscribe button. We'd love to have you along for the ride. So, ladies, do you have any honorable mentions for your list?
Ooh.
God, yeah.
Oh my God. I'm thinking though, you guys are so funny. Don't judge me if some of my honorable mentions should be on the top 10.
Oh, trust me.
You know he will judge you.
Same.
Don't touch me.
Hi,
Don't judge
Tatum.
me.
Tatum's here. What's going on, love?
Hey, Tatum.
I'm going to give my honorable mentions, and then I have to go grab a pen because I'm a stupid idiot. I don't have a pen in all this commotion. So my honorable mentions are Mathregan, Megan, and also Angela Baker. Now, the reason
I forgot about Angela Baker.
the reason these two are honorable mentions, Mathregan, Megan, obviously she is a female android, but she is not human. So I don't know if I could really consider her a female villain because she is not human.
All right, but she's still a female and a
Oh
villain.
yeah, I was thinking about that one. I'll give it.
And then
That was
the
my
other
dilemma
one
with it.
obviously is Angela Baker for a reason.
Yeah, that one's kind of cheating.
So I didn't know if that was one that I would be able to, she
I feel like-
identifies as female. So
Yeah, I mean,
Her identity is
I
kind of
think
up
it
in the air, though.
Yeah.
yeah,
Like,
this is true.
because she's not female by choice.
She's more like
She was
pressured. She's
forced
pressured
into it.
into it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
So that's why I put Angela Baker as an
Fair.
honorable mention. I love Megan. I love
I thought it was well done, actually.
Angela
Really good.
Baker. I think that they both were badasses. So real quick, I just seen that Sean just became a member. Thank you so much, Sean. Let me see if my geriatric ass can do this.
I've never done it on a phone, so you're better than me.
It's really weird.
It really
So
You get extra points for
since we
navigating
got a
the
new
phone.
member, let's get some yeah boy going on.
How's that for a slice of fried gold?
Yeah, boy.
We appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. Tatum, no, and seriously, thank you, Cecily. It's nice to see you, love. Seriously, it's not that I forgot anybody. That's not what it is. It's just that I'm flustered right now. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Having no power and everything is just kind of one of them nights. So, while you give your honorable mentions, love, I am going to go and grab a pen that I can keep track on who's up.
What you got, Ashley?
I have Rose from Get Out.
As an honorable mention.
Shut up. Go get your pen.
Even from the background.
I know. She's just pure evil. And she just thinks that, like she seduces all these black men and some black women and just feels like she can take them back and they can have, they are allowed to have their bodies to make them better. And just, I guess the whole family is really evil, but I think is the one that brings most of, of the people back. So she's just pure evil. And then I have Margaret White. She is an awful mother. She treats Carrie like shit. And, she abuses her mentally and physically, locks her in a closet. And she's just a bad mom. And your mom's supposed to be there for you and, teach you things. And she does none of that. So I had to add her too, because she is also evil.
Margaret White is a very good choice.
That is a good one. I didn't even think of her. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
However, Rose Armitage as an honorable mention.
It's okay, Ashley.
It's my list, not yours.
Yeah. Okay.
That's fine. I mean, I just feel like she's just really evil, and some of my villains I actually kind of like, but her I just don't like her.
That is true.
Yeah.
That's
all right.
fair.
What about you, Kira?
Oh, okay. Let's see. Okay, don't judge me. So I put I wanted to kind of be different because with Kill Bill there were numerous villains, but I gave Vivica A. Fox's character Vernita Green some shine because I feel like we don't highlight her enough, and so I kind of chose her as the villain for honorable mention. So I wanted to kind of give shout out there, and then I put now this was the one that if she's on someone's list and I have her on the honorable mention, don't judge me. But Glenn Close as Alex Forrest in Fatal Attraction.
I haven't seen that.
Oh my god, Kylie, you have to
no.
I literally feel like yes, she was wronged. I understand it, but she took it to the next level. Like if ever there was a villain who held nothing back, it was Alex. So she made my honorable mention list, but not my top 10.
Ooh, honorable mention.
Yes, I know. And then the last one I struggled with. This is someone from TV because even though she did evil things, she still showed moments of redemption, remorse, guilt, and shame. So not truly a villain, but when she did certain things, I was like, oh my God, damn, that was cold. Was Viola Davis as Anna East Keating in How to Get Away with Murder. Oh yeah, I just feel like, wow, sometimes you were like, wow, she really did do that.
No, that's amazing. I love it. How about you, Mika? What are your honorable mentions?
Okay, so I think I only had 2. So I did Rebecca De Mornay. She played on Peyton / Mrs. Mott for Hand That Rocks the Cradle. I don't know if anyone has seen that, but yeah, she was one. Yeah, she was badass in that one. So that's a good one. Makes an honorable mention. And then very underrated to me. I know a lot of people didn't like it, but Sue Ann, who played Octavia Spencer, played her in Ma. I thought she was a great villain as well. So those are going to be
carries
my
that
2.
movie.
Oh yeah,
she really
does.
Yeah. That's what I love about it, her performance. So I'm going with Sue Ann and Peyton.
Good choice. How about you, Kylie?
Gosh, okay. I have a lot of honorable mentions, so I'll just blast through them. Okay, Baby Jane, played by Joan Crawford. Whatever happened to Baby Jane? She is, I feel like, the precursor to Pearl. And then I have Samara Morgan from The Ring, just evil little girl. Something's wrong with the child. Margaret White, of course. Mrs. Loomis. Jennifer Check. It pains me she didn't make the top 10, but so I was like, okay, maybe she doesn't deserve it because sometimes her motivations I don't understand Jennifer. But then my last honorable mention is Mrs. Carmody from The Mist.
Ooh, that's a good one, Kylie.
Nutty religious zealot. That performance is insane.
Yeah.
But I didn't put her on my top 10 because I was like, I genuinely hate that character. But well done.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
I was very happy when our boy shot her.
Oh
yeah.
Ali.
I love
Ali. Took her out. Tag, always someone
he's
like
if there would have been any other way, and he's like, that's why I said thank you,
Ali. Yes, Mrs. Carmody is one of those people that just acted amazingly.
Yeah.
But the character is like, oh my god, shut the fuck up, lady.
That was Marsha Gay
She would have killed us all.
Yeah.
We all would have been the first to go.
Literally.
I so would have been sacrificed.
You love horror movies?
I would have threw
Satan lingers around you.
You'd be responsible for it,
to keep up on the chat tonight, guys. I cannot promise you that I will, just because, like I said, phone battery life and doing it on a phone is just so different to us. But yeah, I see a lot of Mrs. Carmody in there. I see a lot of people talking about Rebecca Demonray, Mother Superior and the Devil's Doorway. Cecily, don't encourage her, you bastard. All right, so
I will tell you all.
We are going to get to our number 10, and that'll be you starting us off, my love.
Okay. So I have my number 10 was actually one of your honorable mentions, and that is me Thregan. So yeah, she's a doll, and she's not technically alive, but she's still female, and she's evil, she's scary. I wouldn't want to mess with her. I wouldn't want to mess with that little girl because Megan would fuck me up. So I think she, her dance moves are really cool, and I just think she's pretty cool looking. So I had to add her to my list. And Amy, I think she does phenomenal. The little girl that brings her to life. And I think she's going places. And so
Amy was probably
Amy Donald.
I compare Megan to the Black Phone, where the whole film was carried by the young cast.
It really was. It's just awesome that we have, this young cast that are so great, and can bring these movie lives. And, even I, as an adult, enjoy watching it. So,
and you got, like you said, Amy Donald, who did a fantastic job. And then between the Black Phone and Megan, you got the McGraw sisters.
Yeah.
They
were both born. They just shot out and they were ready to act.
They literally walked out. They walked out of the room like,
I know. They did. They're both so good.
Yeah. They did.
Yeah.
Good one.
All right. Kira, you want to give us your number 10?
Oh, yes. Oh, my God. And Kylie mentioned her in your honorable mentions. I gave number 10 to Megan Fox's Jennifer Check in Jennifer's Body.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love that movie, you guys. I absolutely love it. And oh, my gosh, did we lose? There we go.
I just got a phone message that my kid's school's canceled tomorrow. That was coming.
Yay for the kids.
Yep.
Yeah. Yay.
We knew
no
it was happening.
No power. I'm stuck at home with these kids. Someone save me.
Oh my God, I used to love my snow days, you guys. Oh my God, jealous of the kiddos for sure.
Yeah.
Yes, but I chose Jennifer Check. I love Jennifer's Body as a film. Watch it so repetitively, and I just thought she was such a good villain. And the humor in it just was icing on the cake. So I definitely felt like she warranted being on the list. So that's my number 10.
Nice.
Great choice. How about you, Mika?
Okay, so this is going to be one of my TV picks. So I picked number 10, Fiona Good, who's played by the incomparable Jessica Lange from American Horror Story. And I'm picking the Coven season because that was bomb.com. But Fiona, just hands down, what I love about her is she tends to be kind of morally divided because, she'll do everything to maintain being that supreme, even to the detriment of family. But she did show also some cool sides with saving the baby. So I kind of like that because sometimes villains are either one way or another, but she did have some glamours of humanity. But I just thought she was pretty, like I said, badass. And Jessica Lange played that to perfection. So Fiona Good is my number 10.
Great choice.
God.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I cannot believe I forgot her now.
No,
I
Kylie,
can't.
She's like
my number 10
Yeah.
is
Oh my god. Well, no, because then I'd have to like move things around, and
Right.
I have another TV pick, but just know like on another day she would make my top 10, like top 5 probably.
nice.
Oh yeah.
Okay, my number 10 is Pamela Voorhees.
Ooh.
Friday the 13th. I honestly, she's just so ridiculous, and it's really just because of her final fight with Alice. Like, I love watching people get slapped around in movies so much. It's one of the reasons why I love Scream 3. Everybody's getting punched. And so I just think Pamela is so iconic for that reason. I love Pamela.
Get
Oh,
her,
that's a good one, Kylie.
I know. It's a close up of her face.
Oh my God. I could take Miss Voorhees.
It's so cheesy.
Yeah. I think I could take Miss Voorhees.
Yeah, I feel like I could take her. Yeah.
I could take her like out to dinner. I could probably take her for a ride in the car. There's a couple places I could take her, but
I feel like she would get you.
yeah,
Oh yeah, don't underestimate. Kid.
I'd be like the guy at the beginning trying to pull his pants back up, like we weren't doing nothing. Hi, how are you, ma'am? Let me grab my guitar.
That's a
That
good
would be
pick.
me.
That's a good pick. Exactly, kid.
So my number 10 is an evil woman
Ooh.
that disguises herself as a little girl in the Orphan franchise.
yeah.
And I'm going with Esther.
Yes.
I think that the role was done perfectly. I think this is one of the few films where they do a prequel so many years after using the same character, and it was still really well done. There's a lot about the Orphan. There's 2 Orphan movies that I just absolutely love. I think that Orphan First Kill actually surprised me with how well done it was. How they did everything practically with Isabel Furman to age her down from where she was in the other. So it was hard for me to keep her low on the list. That was something else I wanted to say. A lot of this list, my number 1 and 2 are set. Like those are my like those ones I knew right off the bat.
Just solid on those.
Yeah, but honorable mentions through number 3 could be completely different tomorrow. 1 and 2, I have a strange infatuation with.
Ooh, I'm curious now, kid.
Yeah, but the rest, I like them all, but they could go up or down at any moment.
Change, yeah.
So yeah, everybody did that one. I'm gonna try to do a little bit of the chat real quick. Ken is doing push-ups. No, you ain't paid me enough for that, baby. Hey, Jeanette, you don't have to have a top 10. Just hang out. We love you. You guys, if you keep hearing that beep, I'm so sorry. It's my emergency backup. I'm actually I'm at my place of business. I don't have cans of paint in my house, I promise. But it was so dark at my house, I didn't have enough flashlights to light it. So I'm really sorry that.
Oh no, kid!
I feel so bad, man. Like I wish I could change this.
It's working.
Fine, yeah.
Yeah, everybody in the chat.
Can I say one thing, Ken, before you continue with the comments?
Yeah.
You're already doing something the Double and I cannot do, because if we ever try to read a comment from the phone with our vision, it's not happening.
I know. It's cold red. It's cold red.
Cold red.
You're like, we are blind.
Right.
It's not happening.
Not fun, I can tell you that. I'm trying. So again, guys, if we can't get to all the comments, I'm sorry. But Kira, would you like to start us off with your number 9?
Ooh, okay, my number 9, Ken. Let's go. Okay. This is so funny because Kylie just did this one, and I needed to have her on the list, but I didn't. I don't know why she's not higher, but it's okay. Betsy Palmer as Pam Voorhees, and literally has to make the list, honestly, no questions. And then I remember the big reveal when watching Friday the 13th, when you finally figure out who it is, and I was like, oh my God, when I watch it now, I kind of chuckle and laugh because I'm like, Alice, you can take Miss Voorhees, like pull it together and get it together. She does eventually, but I feel like a mother who's a villain is extra scary and hardcore and will go the extra length to take people out. It felt like her child was done wrong. And so I just think that in of itself made her a good pick. I love Miss Voorhees. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Nice. Who are we on our number 9?
9, Ashley. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's Mika going with her number 9.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So my number 9 was I did a Rose the Hat from Dr. Sleep, which was played by Rebecca Ferguson. I actually really love Dr. Sleep. That's one of my faves, and I can actually probably watch that quite often. I know that gets mixed reviews as well, but I think Rose the Hat just was such a great villain. First of all, she has impeccable style, which I love, and just so sinister when it came to kids, like just taking them out left and right. Just taking them out left and right. So I just thought she was an awesome villain. Like I said, just great. So Rose the Hat was my number 9.
Hi. Oh my God, the little one.
We don't talk.
The small one.
Rose the Hat is a great choice.
Yes.
What about you, Haunted Hippie? What's your number 9?
Okay, also, first of all, this just reminds me because my number 9 is also sexy. I think Rose the Hat, like when a villain is sexy, that's just you know. But so my number 9 is Pearl. I'm not a super big ex Pearl kind of person, but one cannot deny Mia Goth. One simply cannot deny one Mia Goth. I feel like she carries those movies. We just love an unhinged woman when that's like really her main personality trait, not much else.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's, hey, that's fun.
Good one. Nice.
Pearl's number 9.
Love that.
Great choice. My number 9 will come to us through the trees, and that is Jennifer Check, Jennifer's Body. If Adam Brody's singing Through the Trees, trust me.
I love it, kid. That song.
A movie that I've talked about in depth before about how if you want to learn how to completely ruin a movie with your marketing, look no further than Jennifer's Body. I'm glad that it's gotten a revival that it has. This movie was marketed as something that it completely wasn't, and that's so unfortunate because it's such an amazing movie. What, sweet girl? I know, baby. But with Jennifer being such an amazing villain, and Megan Fox played her so amazingly.
Oh, so good.
I'm a big fan of Megan Fox in this film. And you talk about a sexy villain, like Jennifer Check.
Look no further.
Very sexy villain. So I'm a big fan of Jennifer's Body. I'm glad, like I said, we're finally getting a lot of people that are understanding that this movie was shittily marketed, and it's a very fine film. So number 9 for me, Jennifer Check, Jennifer's Body.
Can somebody catch me up? Because I think I was only like 9 or 10 years old when it came out, so I'm not aware of like the marketing. What's the deal?
The whole movie.
They just put Jennifer Fox on like the
Megan Fox.
Or I said Jennifer Fox.
Even
Megan Fox.
The trailer was like,
and it just seemed like it was
like a teen.
Was she in like her cheerleading outfit?
Yeah, it was her in a cheerleading outfit. And, like the commercial was like all about like. There's this girl.
Yeah.
Another girl. And her like holding the lighter up to her tongue.
The marketing didn't know justice.
It made it seem like it was just gonna be. Yes, you want to watch Michael Myers?
Oh, look at
it. It made it seem like it was just gonna be a sexy.
Just like
It did not play at all into what the movie's actually. The marketing of the movie is like the complete opposite of even what the movie's about. It played into what the sexiness of Megan Fox is.
The irony.
I didn't even know what it was about.
Typecasted. She was.
And sidebar, can I say that you guys, the kiddos are horror fans at heart. When there's a request to watch Michael Myers, can we say
that's my girl?
Hey,
that's my girl.
Tell her, say I want to watch Michael Myers. Okay.
I love it.
That's okay. Don't.
Did you get your number 9, babe?
I have not.
Oh, go ahead, Ashley.
So my number 9 is Esther. And I think she is scary because she looks like a little girl, but she's actually a woman. And so she can, manipulate in that way because she looks like a child. And then she's super intelligent also. So she can manipulate, she's intelligent, and so she can pretty much get out of any scenario that she puts herself in because she can just pretend to be this child and people will adopt her or feel sorry for her, Right. And really she's this evil woman that just looks like a child. So I had to have her as my number 9.
Oh, very nice. That's on the list.
Yeah, well, I'm done.
Yeah, no. All right, so I'm trying to get my daughter taken care of. Mika, do you want to start us off at number 8, please?
Oh yes,
Ooh,
yes.
What do you got?
So I went old school because TV shows again, but back in the day TV shows that I love So I don't know if anyone is familiar with the TV show Xena, Warrior Princess.
Ooh, heard of that?
Yes. So that was like my show. But so I went with Callisto, who was Xena's arch nemesis. And that was played by Hudson Link. Do you remember that, Ashley?
I do remember this. Like it sounds very familiar. Yeah.
Yes. So it was just kind of, she was a great character because the thing what I liked about this kind of setup was the villain was created by the hero. So it was kind of hard for her to destroy something that she created. And when they were together on screen, I really liked that back and forth because it was a villain who, needed to be destroyed because she was taking out everyone left and right. But dealing with that trauma of kind of how do I destroy something that I created. So I thought that was a great back and forth. So I went with Callisto, and plus she was a great fighter. And Hudson Link always does a good job at playing bonkers. So that's my number 8 pick, Callisto.
Oh, I should have known you would have Xena on there.
I know.
OMG.
Yeah, and see, I see somebody there. Someone knows in the comments who I'm talking about.
Yes, Xena, Hudson Link as Callisto.
Yes.
Yeah, that's Patrick. And I want to say, chat, I know I'm not staying up to date with you guys right now. I love every single one of you. For real, you are not ignored. We appreciate every single one of you that are here. Thank you.
I'm reading.
For being here with us.
Yeah. I'm looking. I'm keeping an eye.
I see it. Oh, Mika, I see one person says you delivered big. It's okay. Maybe that Hudson Link put it over there.
Thank you.
Over the edge.
Yeah.
Nice. So how about you, Kylie? What's your number 8?
Okay, my number 8, I feel like everyone's gonna have her a lot higher. Annie Wilkes, Misery, this list obviously couldn't be complete without her. I just have a lot of other villains I love more. I love Misery, fantastic film. It is my favorite Stephen King book. Book Annie is one of my favorite villains of all time. I think they water her down a little bit in the movie, which is why I feel like maybe I'm not quite as endeared to her. So, but of course she's deserving. She was number 8.
Oh yeah,
yes, very nice, Kylie. You have to be on the list.
Hold on, Ashley's phone's ringing, guys. Hold on a second.
Oh, that's okay.
Okay.
Hello. I have 7 days. No. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. My number 8 is Samara from The Ring.
Yes.
I was like,
I love it.
Oh my god.
I was so confused. You did not let me in on this joke.
I love it.
I'm going with Samara. I think that she is absolutely terrifying, and still to this day. Ashley and I just yesterday recorded, or 2 days ago.
Wasn't it today? Was it today?
No.
Oh, maybe it was yesterday. I don't know.
They all
blend together.
We did our didn't see that coming on
The Ring.
And still to this day, like watching this movie, when at the end when you have Samara, actually when you watch her come out of that TV, that scene is so fucking awesome. Like it's such a great looking scene.
Yeah.
So there's so much about this movie that I just absolutely adore. And Samara, whether you love Ringu, whether you love The Ring, that character started something huge.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Japanese horror really took off here in America when that happened. And I think a lot of people that had never gotten into foreign horror, whether it be Japanese or what have you, started to really get into foreign horror after seeing The Ring for the first time. So I think that, The Ring, while I think Ringu is a superior film, I think The Ring is a fantastic adaptation. I could have done without The Ring 2 or Rings.
Oh, Rings.
God,
Yeah.
But they exist, so that's cool. So I'm a big fan of The Ring. I'm a big fan of Samara. Obviously, she's number 8 on my list. So my girl Samara from The Ring.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. So you may not think of her as a villain, but she is part of the time. And that's Jane Levy as Mia in Evil Dead.
Oh, you shut your mouth.
She is though. Like when her eyes, when she's like in the basement, she's scary as hell. And he like cuts her tongue on the knife. And like I know that she was possessed, and they were there because she coped with using dope because of her mother was sick, and she kind of had to watch her fade away, and her brother just took off on her. But at the same time, like she is possessed and she goes crazy and she's scary. So I felt like she is a villain in that part of it. You know what I mean?
So you think she's a villain?
It's partly
Part of it.
I don't think she's a villain. So you know what this means?
I don't.
Demons to some, angels to others.
That right there.
Angels to others.
Awesome.
I mean, I think she is partly. Are the lights coming back on?
I don't know. I'm trying to fix it. We have Kira give her.
I can see what you're saying, Ashley, because part of the film,
Yeah.
she is because she is.
She is the antagonist, So
Well, technically, the demon that possesses her is the villain.
this is true. This is true. Yeah.
Because to me, she's the final
I feel
girl.
like I had to add her because I just love her, anyways. Like I think
Oh,
she
yeah.
is
Ashley,
an
we'll give it.
amazing
We'll give it.
actress.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love when like everybody has different parameters too.
Yeah.
Yes,
You know?
agreed, Kylie.
Yeah.
For sure.
What did I pick? Oh, okay. My number 8 was Sarah Michelle Gellar's character as Catherine in Cruel Intentions. Yes, I had to add her to this.
That's a good one, Kira.
I had to because Mika knows.
Yeah.
She made her brother hump her. That's pretty evil.
Yes, and I just felt like she was
That's-
so
yeah.
conscious of it, so manipulative. Like
Yeah,
her
very
words
manipulative.
were like daggers, and she wielded them without any care, like even to the detriment, to the death. Regards to people's like actions. I just feel like she was a villain that really was really good about manipulating each character in a really clever way, and that was so scary to see on screen. And I think Sarah Michelle Gellar was excellent in that role, and so I had to put her on the list. I had to give my captain some props.
Yeah.
Man.
No, that's a great choice because she is extremely evil in that movie. Like I said, if you try to sleep with your brother, that's pretty gnarly.
Yeah, that's
jealous of your
That's
brother
fucked up.
finding love. I mean, it was interesting.
It was bordering on some stuff. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What's up, Peter? It's nice to see you, buddy.
Hey.
Again, guys, thank you so much for staying so active in the chat. I love reading along. I'm sorry I can't stay up to date on all of it, but Kylie, would you like to start us off with your number 7?
Number 7, she's been spoken about. Esther from Orphan.
Yeah.
I know I don't need to like belabor this point to any of you guys, but she is just so brilliant. Like, talk about taking advantage, like making lemonade out of lemons with your situation. Like, it's just I honestly I think it's probably just because I feel like the movie is so brilliant. It's just a twist that I would never in my wildest dreams dream up, which means that the character is so brilliant in hatching that plan of hers. So yes, all the credit due to Esther, my number 7.
Kylie, yeah.
Yeah, and Isabel Furman. Yeah,
Furman,
Furman. Yeah, she was like what 11 or 12 when she played her, and she nailed it. She did so phenomenal. Again, this is another movie that is with a child that So.
I did not see a super chat, Shadem. It is not popping up. If you gave a super chat, thank you so much.
Yeah.
I can't see it on here. It doesn't highlight it. It doesn't do anything on a phone. So if you did give a super chat, thank you so much. It really means a lot to us.
Keep
and
them
I'm
coming.
so sorry, guys. It's not popping up for me. Like, it's such a pain in the ass. And I feel like a dick. Like, that's not who I am.
Oh, no kidding.
It wasn't our intention.
Yeah.
I mean,
you can't help the weather, you guys.
I know it's just irritating because like I love one of my favorite things about doing this is being able to hang out with my friends that are on the panel, but also my friends in the chat. Like a lot of you are here every week, and I appreciate all of you so much. Like I don't want to come across as one of those people that like feel like they deserve this or like they take advantage. Like
never can.
I appreciate every second that every one of you are here. Like every single person in this chat right now means the universe to Ashley and I.
Absolutely.
So thank you for being here. And I'm serious. If I could do more, I promise you I would.
Yeah.
Like I really do.
Well, we're here doing it in the dark.
Yeah, we're doing it by flashlight. So
because we didn't have candles. So
yeah,
that's commitment.
We're not prepared. We're
Oh my
not
God,
survivalists.
you guys are more prepared than the double and I in a storm. I don't think we have batteries. Dare I say, we have a flashlight? Oh my God.
So
We don't got nothing.
my number 7, she's a villain. Say what you want. Carrie White is a villain.
Yeah.
She got picked on, you know, and like
Interesting.
she was treated awfully, okay?
Okay.
But she burned down the school, and there was innocent people in there that did not hurt her at all. Our kids could have been in that school that didn't do anything to her at all, and she still burned them down, electrocuted them, threw them across the school.
This is true.
So
but
I mean,
at the same time,
I love the fact that she got back at old girl. Like I think that was awesome. But at the same time, like there's plenty of people in that school that did nothing wrong to her at all, and she still killed them. She still took their lives. I can't forgive you, Carrie White. I love you. I think you're awesome. Please don't hurt me. But you know, like the amount of torture that girl went through, it's understandable why she did what she did. But you hurt a lot of innocent people in the process too. So you made a lot of people feel the exact same way that you felt with what you did. So you know, pig's blood or not, man. Like
yeah,
you know,
It doesn't resign bullies to death. That's
Sure.
Yeah.
Like she was just judged during execution.
I know she
Like,
took
can
him
I get out
out.
the gym? I would like to get out the gym, Carrie. I did nothing to you.
I know.
right? That's what I'm saying. Like, just open the door, Carrie.
Yeah.
Like, damn, plug it up, open the door, unplug it, unplug the door, please.
That's true, yo.
So yeah, I love the movie. I love the book. I even love the remake with
Chloe Grace Moretz.
Chloe Grace Moretz.
Okay.
I like that remake. You know, I thought it was decent. So I do love it, but you know, to me, she's a villain. So number 7 for me, Carrie White.
Okay, Kim.
So my number 7 has been talked about a couple of times, and this is Jennifer and Jennifer's Body.
Jennifer Check.
Yeah. So I mean, you guys pretty much already touched, you know, all the points on her, but she's just beautiful, and like she was able to just seduce men before she became this evil, you know, whatever she is, like whatever took over her body.
Yeah.
Like a succubus.
Yeah. And now that she can seduce them because she needs to feed on them, like, you know, she already had it before. So I mean,
she's still doing it to this day. Machine Gun Kelly's still writing songs about her. So I mean,
this is true. I mean, if you got it, you got it. You know.
I know. I fucking hate Machine Gun Kelly. Yeah.
She's hot.
She is hot. She is hot. And Through the Trees, I would find her.
Oh, I love that song. Yeah.
So what about you, Kira? What would your number 7 be?
Oh, okay. So my number 7, and I had to take this back because this film is like so nostalgic for me, and I still watch it. Pam Ferris as Agatha Trunchbull and Matilda.
Matilda?
I had to do it. I said the Trunchbull was hardcore. Like, first of all, you had a person who hated kids as the principal of a school, and like literally she was holding back nothing. I mean, I just remember that classic scene of her taking I forget the little girl's name now. Oh my God, with the pigtails spinning her. She barely misses the fence. The chokey. I just love the way she treated Miss Honey, family. I was like, oh my God, the Trunchbull has to be on my list.
That's amazing. I love that.
Yeah. How about you, Mika?
Okay, so I think Kylie might have mentioned this as an honorable mention, but I picked Baby Jane from, you know, Whatever Happened to Baby Jane. That's just one of my favorite movies, and I love the movie too because, you know, Betty Davis and Joan Crawford couldn't stand each other in real life, so to have them even play that in the movie was like epic to me, and I played it well, and you could sense the tension, but. She just was off the walls, and I love that it's about two sisters, one jealous of the other, just totally tormenting her sister. She just was horrible. And that iconic, you know, rat scene. So, you know, what else? So that's my number 7, Baby Jane.
Yes.
Great choice.
Yes.
Chat, I see a lot of love in there for the Trunchbull.
Oh, got to.
I never wanted to eat chocolate cake again
after
watching that movie.
Yes, and remember you guys, she broke the plate on Bruce's head for the chocolate cake. Wow. We have an appearance.
Yes. So my number 6, Kylie, is not much higher than you would have thought, and it's Annie Wilkes from Misery.
Oh, okay, that makes me feel better.
She's a bad bitch. Like Kathy Bates is scary in this movie. And she's passionate. She's over the top. Everything about her in this movie is so scary.
Ooh.
She is so scary, but Kathy Bates plays it so well.
Oh,
the
yes.
role is done so well, and I would love to have seen, maybe a prequel to see how, Annie Wilkes became obsessed with James Caan's character. But it's just, it's a movie. I put her so low on the list because one, it's a one-off, and two, it was directed at one person. Her obsession with one person. That's why she's a little lower. If we were doing just by straight evil, she would have been a lot higher on the list. But because of the other circumstance and the people above her, at the time of recording, this could change at any day. Like I said, my number 6 is Annie Wilkes from Misery.
Oh, yes, yes.
While you're doing your number 6, I'm going to go try to fix this beeping sound.
Okay. It's one thing after another. I swear.
Either in motion.
Yeah, I know. So my number 6 has also already been mentioned, and that is Pearl.
Pearl's good love.
I love Mia Goth. Like, I have this probably unhealthy obsession with her at this point. Like, I think she's just amazing and everything. And just in this movie, like, she is this obsessive, like, serial killer, and she has no remorse, not even for her own parents. Like, if anybody is going to get in the way of her becoming famous, like, you're done. That is what she strives for. That is what she wants. And if you get in the way of that, like, she's going to fuck you up. Yeah. And like Kylie, you said, like, she's just, like, I don't know, she doesn't have any like social cues. Like, she just says it how it is. Like, even no matter how horrifying what she's gonna say is, she's gonna tell you, and she doesn't give a shit. So yeah, I had to have Pearl on the list.
Nice, actually.
Thank you.
What about you, Kira?
Oh, what was it? Did I do? Oh, did I go? Or what number are we on?
We're on 6.
6.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay. So I picked Angelica Houston in The Witches as the Grand High Witch. I love Angelica Houston. I think like she was so good in this movie. And again, like, the witches, as you know, hated children. So I just felt like, ooh, that has an extra touch of evil to it. And making them into mice and stomping on. I just felt like this was, like, so good. Yeah. So I feel like I gotta give Angelica Houston like she was so great in this, and I think she definitely is a villain for sure.
Yeah, yeah, I would say so.
I would say so.
Okay, Mika, did you give your number 6?
Oh no! So I actually picked
Okay.
my number 6. Actually, was one of your honorable mentions, and that was Rose Armitage from Get Out.
Okay.
Yeah, she had to be on there because that was just straight evil. You know what I mean? Like the manipulation, like you said, with the various different relationships. I think using love for an ulterior motive, especially to like a evil mean, is just like all time kind of low and it's just sadistic. So it's just so calculating about it. And like you said, even though the whole family was really crazy, the way she went about it, just the planning, how long you got to invest in a relationship, how strategic you have to be, just was really cunning. So she's kind of high on my list and really no remorse at all. So Rue is my number 6.
Well, I almost like at the end, like, you have this little glimpse of hope, like she's not a part of it, when he's like, give me the keys, he's looking for the keys, and she's like, I can't give you the keys, and you're like, damn it, like, she's a part of it. Like this evil bitch.
Really evil.
Yeah, that's a great choice. How about you, Kylie?
Okay, so yeah, my number 6 is slightly like there's some moral gray area here, but Red from Us.
That's a good one.
Yeah, it just some of these on my list also are because I think that they're performances that should have been Oscar nominated, and that is really just why. But also to be able to execute the plan that she did,
right?
A little unhinged, maybe a little bit cold-blooded. I don't know. I have spoken about this woman so much in my day on my channel, and I just don't know what else I can really say. I feel like the people here know. I just
Oh,
really know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We know. Yep, we know.
Yep, Kylie. You
So I think I'll finish there.
now. Yep.
That's a good one.
That's a good
No,
one.
it's a great choice. So now, guys, we are up to number 5. Chat, thank you. You guys are popping off. Tatum, thank you for putting everybody's links in the chat.
Thank you,
Oh,
Tatum.
Tatum
We
is so
appreciate it. So
long.
make sure you guys are subscribing to the podcast. Make sure you're subscribing to Haunted Hippie. I promise you will not regret it. So
Yes.
we are up to number 5, and that'll be you starting us off, babe.
What you got, Ashley?
My number 5 is Mrs. Carmody.
Mommy,
What?
I want to go home.
I
We
know.
We're
I don't know why
close.
we don't have power there either. So anyways, it's Mrs. Carmody. I mean, this lady is unhinged. Like, she's just crazy. She's pure evil. She uses this like apocalypse to like pretend that, you know, like she was the chosen one and she like gets everybody on her side. And really there's already all these monsters that are outside that they're trying to like, you know, save themselves from. And she is this monster that's inside that
She's the worst one.
Worst one,
she's probably scarier than those spiders and all that crap out in the mist.
Yes.
So yeah, she is insane. And yeah, and I mean she does play that villain so well though. Like she does a phenomenal job with that.
Yes.
Yeah. So like you really do hate her and you're like happy when she gets shot in the head. So
Taken out. Yes.
Yes.
That's a good one, Ashley. I get it. She deserves to be on the list.
Yeah.
Yes.
For sure.
So how about you, Kira?
Oh, now this is one that I was thinking about, and I said, "Oh, I wonder if anybody would have this." I chose Tilda Swinton as Minister Mason in Snowpiercer. I don't know if people have seen that movie, but like, she was so evil in it. Like, there's just one quote where she says to the people in the back of the train who've been relegated to the back because they're considered less than, know your place, keep your place, be the shoe, like basically be the bottom. And she did not care, like, in terms of like how they lived, what they went without. Like, I just thought she was so vicious in terms of like just how she treated those individuals. And so I just felt like she had to be on my list because of the whole movie. I was like, oh gosh, if you get taken out, I'm not gonna lose any sleep. And Tilda Swinton plays every role great, but definitely nailed this performance. So I'm good. She made my list for sure.
I haven't seen that one, so but I know it's Bong Joon-ho, right? Is it like an anti-capitalist kind of?
Basically, yes.
There's a lot of themes in it.
With that kind of classism and social hierarchies. It's in on the train, every card as you go from the back to the front, it gets better and better and better.
Okay, then I hate her already. I already know.
You're not gonna like her.
Yeah.
Right. I did see that we got a super chat. Tatum showed me that we got a super chat. Thank you. And since we did get a super chat, guys, you guys know what that means.
Love it.
Baby, ooh, baby, ooh, baby, ooh, baby.
Yeah. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate that very, very much.
Ken, I see someone in the chat that mentioned Tilda Swinton in Chronicles of Narnia. Yes, she was also very evil in that.
Yep.
Agreed.
And I don't know if you guys know or not, but I had a small role in the Chronicles of Narnia.
Every time.
Stop it, kid.
So, Mika, do you want to give us your number 5?
Okay, yes. So I did another throwback, but not too bad. But Hetty, which was played by Jennifer Jason Leigh in Single White Female.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yes. Yeah. That movie made me not want a roommate for the longest time. Yes, because she was the ultimate evil, you know, trying to live her life, trying to take her boyfriend, trying to take her job, dressing like her. Taking out pets, you know what I mean? So yes, she was just really sadistic and manipulative. And for the longest time, I said, based on that movie, I never wanted to have a roommate. So that's my number 5.
It's so funny, like everyone, because the scariest scene of that, when I would have like been like, "You need to move out," was when she did that haircut, Ken, like me, and just like me. I said, "It's over."
Yeah, that's a wrap.
You're done.
How about you, Kylie? What's your number 5?
Oh, my number 5. Okay, hopefully everyone's seen Scream 4. Probably. Yeah. What a Miss Jill. She is one of my favorite killers from the entire franchise.
I
She
like
is
that one.
right beneath Billy and Stu, because she's the really truly one of the only people who is as unhinged that I think like the reveal and everything and her motives like actually match the level of the original. And also because she was so ahead of her time. Like this is before social media really. I mean, like MySpace, okay, like Facebook, but this was before the influencer, and her motive was like, you don't need to go to school, work, whatever. I feel like that's the mindset of a lot of influencers these days, and yeah, like. I know Billy and Stu were stabbing themselves and everything, but she killed her partner before there was the opportunity to do that. She was maiming herself.
Oh, yeah.
I adore that performance. Yeah, Emma Roberts.
She took out her mom.
Kylie. That's a great. Oh, I know she took her mom out.
Yeah,
Kylie.
out. She was Sydney's cousin. Like I didn't see that one coming.
Yeah, that Kylie. I don't think 4 gets enough love.
No, it doesn't. It's one of my favorites of the franchise.
She like throws herself through a glass table. Like she beat her own ass. Like she beat her ass.
Yeah.
I couldn't even do that. Oh no.
I know.
Good call.
Yeah.
That's good.
So my number 5, Ashley just recently played her in a commercial we did for Dead Sled Coffee, and that is Mrs. Voorhees of Friday the 13th. I gotta say we had a blast doing that.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
If you guys haven't tried Dead Sled Coffee, we can't recommend it enough.
Yeah, just
Friday the 13th.
Don't let Ken make it.
Yeah.
I love that ad. Well done, you guys.
I know, so good.
Thank you. We had a blast doing it.
Yeah, we love doing stuff like that.
Yeah, we definitely have a good time. But like you guys said, like she's just so unhinged throughout the movie, and she has such a small role in that first film. Like that's it. She's there in the third act, and that's it. Like she just shows up, like, oh, hello, goodbye. So I love her, and I love what she, what she did to, become a part of what she is. I cannot check my messages right now, Tatum, because I'm on my phone doing this. I have no power, so like that's all I have is this. It's all done on my phone. I can't exit out of it to go to messages, or else it'll shut everything off. So I'm sorry, I can't do that right now. But yeah, number 5 for me, Pamela Voorhees. So
that's good.
Yeah, Ashley started that one. So number 4 will be Kira starting us off.
Oh, okay, let's see who I got. Okay, now this one might have been too new for people to see, but like everybody's been talking about this lately. So I hope people are familiar with Monique. She won an Oscar for Precious, and she also played back in the day in the TV series The Parkers. I'm just trying to give like an idea of who she is. But she played recently in The Reading, and it's on BET Plus, so it might have got lost out there, but it just came out. But when I say, I'm not going to give this movie away, but my God, like her performance was a tour de force. Like her as Emma Reading, I mean, with the cardio, I would have been out just based off her cardio, like on my butt. Sorry, kids.
Yeah, I like the twist in that one.
Yeah.
Oh, the twist! You don't see it coming. Like such a new good villain.
Wait, what was it called? I'm gonna put it on my watch list right now.
Yeah, so it's called The Reading, and it stars Monique.
If you do like, I think that BET Plus have a 7-day free trial. If you sign up for that, you can watch the movie and then cancel it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, we recommend.
Will you please text that to me when we're done here?
Yeah.
Yes, guys. Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's a good one, Kira. It was funny. It was kind of crazy, but her performance was.
It just does a twist. That's all we'll say. That you're just like, wow, I did not see that coming.
I love a twist.
Emma, yes.
I gotta check this out. So how about you, Mika? What's your number 4?
Okay, so my number 4 is one of my favorite because I love vampire movies. Akasha from Queen of the Damned, played by Aaliyah. One of my favorite vampire movies, and she slayed that role. I just loved her. Like one of my favorite scenes in that movie is when she's coming into the nightclub and you got Korn's System playing in the background, and she's just alluring and sinister at the same time, and how she's taking out these vamps. She just was like I said, such a great villain, and I love seeing it. Like a woman in power, very still scary, also alluring. Love it. And that's one of my favorite vampire movies, Queen of the Dam. So
That is a
Natasha,
good one.
number 4.
Yeah.
I will say this. In that movie, I wanted to tell her that she was that somebody. So she was going to be that somebody. So,
Stop it.
How about you, Kylie? What's your number 4?
My number 4, okay. She could be higher up, but I feel like at times she is also the victim. But one of my favorite kinds of characters is someone who is just nuts. Someone who has lost the plot.
Yes.
Tiffany Valentine.
Yeah.
Child's Play. You know, because I don't know, sometimes I feel like she isn't the villain. She is, but also like she's a mother. She's an abuse victim in a terrible relationship, stuck in this cycle. Sometimes we want better for her. So, you know, but yeah, again, not someone that I really need to talk much about because one of my favorite characters in horror, she is like someone who, you know, I would also put on a list with someone like Stu Macher, you know, just they've lost the plot. They are like, you know what I mean? Yeah, one of my favorites.
Tiffany, that's a good one.
That's a good one, Kylie.
I like your top 3, Desi. Thank you for stopping in. I hope you have a wonderful night. So my number 4, without my number 4, while as evil as she is, I would not have one of my favorite side characters of all time.
I'm TS motherfucking A. We handle shit.
Yes!
We handle shit, baby. Rose Armitage. I mean, holy shit. The epitome of evil. And now it's not just Chris. You know, it's everybody that she's taken back to this house to become a victim of this family. I don't care that they would have voted for Obama for a 3rd term. They're bad. They're bad people.
Yeah.
But it's just like when you watch her and, you know, when she's sitting there and she's eating the cereal.
Dirty Dancing playing.
Oh my gosh. Like I'm just watching her like I've never wanted to punch a lady in the ovaries as bad as I want to.
And like she
right now.
She just like flips too. Like, you know, like
when she does that moment with the keys.
Yeah.
You know I can't give you these, right, babe? And you just see the look at the feet. Now I was going back and forth between Rose and her mom because one of the scenes in this film, when you first go to the sunken place with Chris, is a scene that genuinely filled me with anxiety and filled me with fear. And that thought of being stuck inside myself and not being able to control.
Nightmare.
So yeah, that scene genuinely, like still to this day, gives me really bad anxiety, really bad fear. And Jordan Peele, I don't want to say he peaked in this film, but it really is something that he just absolutely.
I agree.
So far. It is my favorite of his films as well. I still think there's a lot left in the tank, but when you start off with a movie like Get Out, it's going to be hard to top that. And that's not an insult to anything else he's done.
I understand.
It speaks to how great Get Out is. So, you want to give us your number 4, my love?
Yeah, my number 4 has already been spoken about, and that is Pamela Voorhees. You don't mess with crazy mama bear. That's all I gotta say. No, like she's getting revenge for her baby that drowned in the lake, and she, like you said, she's not in it very much. She's only in it, you know, in the ending. But she's just she's like at first you think, oh, she's just like a sweet, like friend. A sweet, nice old lady that's here
with
to
her
help.
Sweater.
Yeah, I know. You know, like, hi. And yeah, but she is crazy, and I just love her. I think she's amazing. Betsy Palmer, like she cracks me up. Like all the interviews and stuff she does. Like she said, she read the script and she told was it Miller that it was a big pile of shit, but she still did it anyways. Like she just tells it like it is, and I love her. I think she's amazing.
She's
can I say one thing though, you guys? I literally feel like it's so easy. Like she's the best villain in Killer because you would literally trust Miss Voorhees. I would get
yeah, like you think she's gonna protect you and go make you cookies and get you like
that's what I was gonna say. Like the minute she pulled out that knife, I'd have been like, "Oh, I don't have any bread or butter. What are we gonna do with this knife? I'm confused. I am confused."
Exactly.
And then you throw pencils and
you
and
throw pencils and yarn at her for one weakness.
That is her weakness, the yarn. She starts knitting you sweaters.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
So yarn at her. She's like, "How did you know? This is bullshit." Jason?
Miss Voorhees.
Also, like everybody's talking about how she's barely in the movie, but I mean, like, talk about the impact.
Yes,
for sure. It didn't take long.
Oh, the minute that she goes, like you said, Kylie earlier, when she goes on Hinge and starts bitch slapping, you're just like, "Oh, I'm interested."
And then that fight, like,
I know. That's so funny.
Fight scene, take me out.
I know the fight scenes. Yeah,
it was like a soap opera slap.
Yes, I was hollering.
There was
they're fighting on the
heat in it.
Like, put some heat behind it.
That came very close to my face.
I would have fucking cried if I hit you.
I felt the wind of your slap.
All right, so guys, we are at our bronze medal now. In chat, I see you guys got a lot of great picks in there.
Oh, you did get a super chat. I see.
Hold on. Thank you guys so much. We're grateful for your friendship as well.
Yes.
Yes, thank you so much.
We love you guys.
Hold on, we got one. So now we're gonna figure out. We did this last week, but now that we got a super chat like this, we got another donation. Me and Ashley will be able to eat dinner tonight. So we need to figure out where dinner is gonna be.
Yeah, right.
His dinner's in the oven.
All right, cool. So thank you, Evil Ed. We'll be able to get dinner tonight now.
I started to make dinner and then my lights went out.
Yeah, so I got screwed out of Alfredo tonight.
He
so.
did. He got a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
She was like, "Hey, babe, I want to make Alfredo." I was like, "Sweet." The power went out. I called home. I was like, "Babe." She was like, "No Alfredo." I was like, "I'm
no Alfredo. Peanut butter and jelly.
P&J all the way.
So yeah, now we are up to number 3, and that will be Mika starting us off.
Woo. So Kylie already mentioned it, and I'm not going to say too much because I think she did it well. Miss Red in Us, okay, Lupita. Yeah. I'm like Kylie. This performance just gave me life. You know what I mean? And then her voice. Me and Kira always do that voice. Remember, like, well, I can't even do it. How that
was pretty good.
Yeah, so creepy. Yeah, but I
so scary
performance. I think out of Jordan Peele, actually, Us might be my favorite of his out of the movies. But I just love the performance. I don't think it gets praised enough. Lupita just did a great job in that. Red was just terrifying and menacing. So that's all I'm going to say about that. That's my number 3.
Nice.
That's a good one.
How about you, Kylie?
Okay, another Jordan Peele pick. We've spoken about her. Rose Armitage. Again, just another one where, like, where was the Oscar nom kind of a situation. I just can't. It's really the performance. And also too, like, I feel like she was the most committed because it's not like this was her practice. It was family owned. Her parents, they ran it, whatever. And like everyone's saying, she is the one investing all this time. Like, get a job. Get a job. Why are you doing? That's how you know that she is nothing but fucking evil. Like, I get worked up about it.
I'm feeling it.
You know, like, get a job. That's my, so that's where I'll leave it with Rose.
Good.
Yeah, which is an evil one.
My number 3, it makes me feel like there's something wrong inside of me, but I'm going to be a star, and you are going to know my name, and that is Pearl from X. Pearl. I think that she, Mia Goth, and the way that she portrays this role is just, I've never been so emotional watching a monologue as I was at the end of Pearl. Like, I don't even mean what she's saying. I don't even mean how she's saying it. But when I'm watching this unbroken shot, like, I'm getting goosebumps. My eyes are getting watery. And I'm so impressed and so like just in awe. Like you instantly became a cinema icon to me. And I don't use the word icon very often, but your role in this one monologue where you have this 7-minute unbroken shot and you're just delivering this amazing monologue with the facial expressions and the tears and the shaking, like it was just fucking
She does so good.
beautiful.
Great, yeah.
It was a great shot, and the way they did that whole thing was just fucking unreal.
Great,
And you talk about unhinged, like when she gets old boy the projector, the projection in the car, it's just
she just like she can tell like what did I do wrong? Like she just like flips her.
Oh God, she's so good. Mia Goth
a good one,
so good. I'm really hoping they cast her to play young Mrs. Voorhees in Crystal Lake. I think that would be dope as hell. But I think she could kill it. But my number 3, Pearl from X/Pearl.
Nice. Oh my God, you guys, she is not on my list. And I'm mad about it. I'm feeling bad.
It happens.
Yeah. My number 3 is Rose the Hat. She's beautiful. She's a leader. She is scary.
That's a good pick.
Yeah. She has these abilities that she can like find, like she can read your memories and like she can find these people that have these gifts, and she knows how strong they are and how weak they are. And she's just amazing.
Oh yes.
What, sweetheart?
That's a very, very good point. Very good choice.
I know you do.
Jennifer, check. Good choice, Jamie. And thank you. Yeah, please, guys, hit that thumbs up button. It really does help. The algorithm becomes a lot more kind to us the more thumbs up that we get. So, Mika, so now we are Kira. You're number 3.
Oh, yes. I had to do this because this is one of my favorite movies, and I thought she was pure evil in this. And potentially this happens. Louise Fletcher as Nurse Mildred Ratchet in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, my gosh.
That's a good one.
Oh, my God. Evil to her core. Like, again, you expect her as a nurse to show care and genuine compassion for those under her charge. And she was just relentless. You weren't getting any joy, any care. You were getting lobotomized. You were getting shock therapy under her care. I just felt like, oh my God, this woman is evil. I was rooting for them to be to take it. Like there's a scene where Murphy, Jack Nicholson's character, actually chokes her, and I'm like, yes, kill her. Doesn't kill her, but you were rooting for it. Like if anyone deserved it, it was her. So she had to make my list.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's a very good one.
So that puts us up to number 2. Everybody in the chat, I'm loving a lot of these picks.
Yeah.
I just seen a really good one from Patrick. Catherine in Martyrs. That's a very good choice.
That's a good
one.
Yes.
That's a good one.
She is amazing. She is unhinged in there. Jamie, thank you for coming out.
Hi, Jamie.
For those of you that are a little late coming to the party, it looks a little different here because me and Ashley do not have power where we are at. We have lost power due to the big ice storm.
Our entire town has no power.
Yeah. So it's been a blast.
Yeah.
So we're up to number 2, and that'll be Kylie starting us off at number 2.
Oh, okay. Number 2. This is my only TV pick for my list. Also American Horror Story, The Countess, Lady Gaga in season 5.
Yes. Good one, Kylie.
I just have a thing for sexy villains, and she is like the epitome of
I'm gonna wardrobe Kylie.
That wardrobe.
She cultural reset on vampires. I'm at a loss for words. I don't know. It's
just a good one.
I just love a sexy villain, and maybe I should just leave it at that.
Oh no, Kylie, that's a good one.
That's a good one. Yeah.
And also too, I love like LGBTQ plus representation. Her relationship with Angela Bassett's character.
Yes.
Her relationship with everyone. Like just I think also like it just explores like the messy nature of love. The fact that she is hundreds of years old, and we go through like the history of her lovers. It just feels like there's like a human element to that. For me, at least. And she's sexy.
Oh yes. Oh yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
That's a good
Very
pick.
good
Think of
Yeah,
a
I love that season. That was a good one.
yes.
So my number 2 has been talked about, and people might have thought this was going to be my number 1, but it is not. And that is the amazing Jennifer Tiffany, from the Child's Play franchise.
I knew it.
She's so phenomenal. Like she came in after Child's Play 3, which is universally hated for some stupid fucking reason because it's the best one in the franchise. And then she comes in Bride of Chucky, and even though I'm a huge fan of Child's Play 3, I think like I said, it's my favorite in the franchise. She comes in Bride of Chucky and just fucking gives this franchise the punch in the mouth that it needs.
Reset.
Reset.
Cultural reset.
Yes.
She carries the franchise
100%.
with Brad Dourif up until you get Fiona Dourif's characters, and then obviously in the TV show, Sawas, obviously they're helping all that. But it's amazing to see what she did to this franchise. Whenever something starts, you get the Bride of Dracula, the Bride of Frankenstein, the Bride of Killer Pinata. Bride of Chucky, you bring the bride in, and
the bride makes it better.
Yeah, it really does. The bride makes everything better.
Feminine element.
I know, always.
Yeah.
So for me, Tiffany Valentine, Child's Play franchise, she's my number 2.
Okay.
Nice.
My number 2 is Samara. I just when we did March Madness, I had her taking it all.
She won
because of just the powers that she has. She can she imprints these horrible images into your head and makes you literally go crazy. And just her look is so scary, and when her long black hair and when she's coming out of the TV, it scared the crap out of me when I was a kid, when I went and seen that. So, and even still, I still think it holds up. She's still creepy looking. And what she does to their face, she distorts their face. She's a scary girl.
Very scary.
Can I ask, because you guys have children, so watching it before and after having kids, what is the impact?
After having kids, I wish it was a little more real. I wish I could give the kids the tape. Be like, hey, go watch this, have a sleepover, invite all your friends that come and ruin my fucking house, and leave shit all over the place and expect me to clean it up. Invite them over, watch this tape with them, let them know how things go, send them back home to their parents. So they have a mess to clean up in 7 days.
Kid.
Honestly though, I joke, I kid, whatever, but whenever
he's I'm sitting right here, Dad.
Whenever you watch movies like this, another 2 that I talk about a lot, The Ring is one, Pet Sematary, The Exorcist. These are movies that are, you watch as a kid.
Yeah.
And The Exorcist. I watched The Exorcist as a kid, and I'm like, burn the house down. That bitch is dead. She's gone. Fuck her. But then as a dad, what can I do to help my daughter?
And it's hard to watch just because of the things that she said. And it's supposed to be this little girl.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But it's the same thing with The Ring. You find out that your son has watched this tape.
Yeah.
So now it's not about me anymore.
Right.
My time's up. My time's up. It is what it is.
How do I save him? Yeah.
Right. So there's definitely that juxtaposition of the beauty of a child and then the horror of what is going to happen to that child.
It's crazy, when we watch it and you're a teen, because I think I was 12 when that movie came out. I wasn't even a teenager yet, and it's I was the teenager, and then now I'm the adult. So it's it completely.
You're old.
I am. I'm old. I'm not as old as you though, dear.
If there's one thing you'll never be, it's older than me.
Look at that.
So yeah, you're right, Kylie. It is different. When you watch movies like this, they have a very heavy-handed with parenting and children. It definitely you have 2 different viewing experiences. Like she said, when you're watching it as a teenager, you're watching it from the point of view of the kids, of the teenagers. Then when you're watching as a parent, you're watching from the point of view of what can I do to help my child?
Even we used to watch that 70s show, and we were the stupid teens, and now we've been watching that 90s show lately, and I'm like, we're the old parents, I'm gonna put my foot in your ass, that's us now, and we used to be the stupid teenagers.
I have definitely Red Foreman.
You are.
I am. Every kid that comes to my house, I'm like, I want you all to listen.
Oh my goodness,
I will kick your ass.
Full circle moment.
I will kick
Full
your ass
circle.
for fucking around with my
the
son.
same time, like you have this soft spot for them all.
Well, I mean, for those of you that don't know Ken, since my son was in T-ball since he was 5 years old, you know, I've been the baseball coach in this town for almost 10 years now. So I have a very good relationship with a lot of the kids and the parents around here. So I am neighborhood dad. Where I'm horror dad here, you know, I am neighborhood dad.
Yeah.
You know, I've had moms call me and I've gone to talk to their kids, you know, and sit down and talk to them about the choices that they're making and how that's going to affect them in the future and what, you know, we can do to straighten that shit up. Because if you're going to hang out with my son, I expect you to hold the same level of integrity as my son has.
Right.
And if you're going to be breaking that and you're going to be putting my son in shitty positions, I'll let you know what time it is. You know, like you need to think about the consequences of your actions. And so, you know, I joke around on here a lot about kids. If you guys knew Ken Sledge, you would know I'm a huge softie.
Teddy bear, Ken.
That's why I'm extra hard here, because I'm so soft all the time everywhere else. But I adore children. I think
watching this like you are.
Yeah, Kenny's watching like bullshit, asshole.
You're sweeter to the girls anyway.
I am definitely.
You're harder.
I have, the way I look at it is I have to teach my daughters what to look for in a man, and I have to teach my son how to be one. So like I'm definitely a lot harder on him because I want him to have that level of respect.
Thank God.
I've been with my wife for 18 years. You know, we got married in high school. We've been together 18 years. I think I know what I'm doing here. So please listen to me when I tell you how to treat somebody.
They need that. Yeah.
They need that modeling the good behavior. How to do
that just makes me so happy because it's always like there's just like historically always a focus on like, okay, girls, this is what you watch out for, not okay, men, this is how you behave.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, and that's exactly it, you know. And I said what my girls should look for in a man. What I meant was what my girls should look for in a partner. I don't know what you know what I mean. Like I told my girls, you know, Chloe's almost 11, and she's been telling me since she was 5 years old that she's gay. And I've told her, you know what? If you are, you are. But for right now, I just want you to be a young lady and think about young lady things.
Yeah.
I don't want you to think about the other things. If you are, I don't give a shit. I'm gonna love you. If you want to shave your head and change your name to Ken, I don't care. You're my daughter. I love you no matter who you are.
Love all.
But at the age of 5, 6, 7, all I want you to worry about right now is school.
Just be a kid, like
being 5, 6, 7.
Enjoy your snow days.
Yep.
I know.
That's all you got to worry about is being who you are and discovering who you are right now.
Yeah.
Wherever you end up at the finish line, I'll be right there with a glass of water so you can take a drink.
As it should be.
Right now, we're just running the race. That's all we're doing right now. So, I don't even know where the fuck we're at number-wise.
Oh, no, we went off a good tangent. I love this.
Yeah, it was a good one.
Yes.
So, has everybody done their number twos?
Wait.
No, I didn't do mine.
I didn't do mine. Wait, Ashley, did you do yours?
Yep.
I
Hers
did.
was Samara.
Oh, so I think it's you, and I didn't do mine.
Okay, so I'll go Mika, then it's you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So my number 2 is now I had to put a high on the list. I did pick Kathy Bates as Annie Wilkes, and the reason why she made my top 2 was even though she had that one victim, it shows how deep obsession can truly direct someone. Like it says a lot when you can be consumed by one person to a point of obsession. And this happens, of course we know what happens, but wow, man, like I just felt like he was just isolated in this cabin. The scariest thing to know you can't go anywhere, you can't move, and you're at this woman's mercy. And Annie was just so scary to me. She started off like as that caregiver, so sweet. I'm like, you know, and then just flip the switch. So I just felt like she, to me, was so scary. Her entire disposition. So had to put it as number 2.
Right.
Well, and we know like what happened to Gloria Estefan.
Right,
I mean, it was like the leader of her fan club, like the manager of her fan club. Like
that's true. This obsession.
Yes,
obsession's a scary thing.
Yeah.
Look at Adrienne King. You know, from Friday the 13th. You know, she didn't do any other movies after that because you know what? Obviously, she's getting back into it now. but she had a real life
Mm-hmm.
stalker. She was supposed to be part of 13 Fanboy, and when she got to set, she was like, "This is too heavy. I can't do it."
Yeah.
It reminds me of what happened. That's
Yeah,
terrible.
they take it to
Didn't
extremes.
Sydney have a stalker too? Sydney Prescott?
Nev Campbell?
Or
Yeah.
Nev Campbell in real life.
Oh, yes,
She
you
had a
did,
stalker.
Ashley. And look at that. It just says something if someone makes you the focus of their sole attention and just
Yeah.
whew, that's
It's really, especially in this, even like I said, I just this platform too, just being on YouTube or things like that, you just expose yourself to
Yes.
all types of people.
Yeah.
People
Oh,
can take
trust me, we know.
obsession to-
Yeah.
Yeah, people can take obsession really.
Yeah, you guys know. I know Kylie can for sure. Ashley, you guys know.
Oh, I've had people message Ashley like, "Hey, I know you're married to Ken, but I'm like, bro,
Yeah,
I don't care. I don't want to come off as an asshole. If people want to DM my wife, I don't.
Bold.
I don't care. You know, but the thing is, like, be respectful of my wife, please. You know, like, and Kylie knows how I feel about this. I've had to go on tangents about this shit. Be respectful. That's all I ask. I'm not gonna say, "Oh, that's my wife. You can't talk to her." She's a grown woman. She's able to make her own decisions.
but
I'm not gonna tell her
people,
what
I
she
tell
can
you,
and can't do.
people can
But
be
be
extreme.
respectful of my wife.
Oh yeah, but
That's
it's
what
good
I'm
that you
saying.
address it though. I think within reason, right? Because you don't want to be give people too much attention. But you guys know it. You see it so like constantly. It's
Well,
unreal.
like we need male allies too. I'm sure everybody here understands the plight of like being a beautiful woman. It's like
I'm
a lot of
surrounded by
times that
5
means
of
that
them right
people-
now.
Okay.
So like a lot of times it means they don't really actually respect us or our opinions because
The hard work you do on your shit.
You
man.
hitting it,
Like-
Kylie. Yep.
So, but like circling back to the obsession thing, it's like one time I got this email from someone that said like from a cis hetero male follower of yours, and it was like this love poem.
Oh my
So yeah, no, Annie Milks hits close to home for
Mhm.
many of
Yeah,
us.
you guys.
Well, I will never
serious.
send you any poems again. It was not me. I'm totally joking.
No, but it was like gross. It was weird about like how beautiful my skin was, and like
Oh,
it was
stop.
giving like Buffalo Bill
Was
vibes.
it like I'm gonna wear it type?
See,
Like,
and
am I gonna wear your skin?
I think what makes me so mad about this is people like Kylie, like Sierra, like Celeste, like Anna, like you guys are like daughters to us. So I hear people talking to you like this. It's like somebody's talking to my daughter like that. I'm like, what? Who raised you? You know, like what happened in your upbringing to make you think that's okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got
Who
proposed
knows?
to a couple
It's
of days.
prevalent.
Yes, you got proposed to.
I was asking to marry someone. I was like, I'm already married. Sorry.
Yeah. I was like, how about we don't do that, buddy? So guys, we are at our number ones, and as always for Ashley and I have Ken one, Ashley one.
Ken, sorry. Wait, what?
Yeah, I didn't do my number 2, but it was funny. It's Kira is the same as yours, so it's just Annie.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mika. Gosh,
Oh no, that's okay. I'm not gonna say a tangent because Kira explained it well.
Double and iron.
Look at that.
Yeah,
That's that twin thing.
Yes.
Exactly.
Connected. So I'm not going to read through our whole list because of time and
your battery.
phone battery.
Yeah.
But my number one, I am gonna, you want to talk about the sexiest horror villain? That's my number one.
Is that Rose?
Oh yes.
Danny.
Oh,
yes.
yes.
All right.
Rose the Hat.
Yes.
And like, there's
like
so
that.
much
Gotta
about
try.
her. She's introduced the exact same way that we're introduced to Frankenstein's monster and Frankenstein, the little girl playing by the river with the flowers that they kill, and then all the homages they have to The Shining, like right there, that staircase scene. And she is just so powerful. In our March Madness, she made it to the finals. I had her losing to Pinhead in our Maniac Madness.
She was in my finals.
She's a villain.
She's very.
I would
she's
love.
strong.
And now, if we were doing our favorite female heroes, Abra would probably be number one on my list. I would love to see a sequel to Doctor Sleep that just follows Abra.
Yeah, that would
where
be
her
awesome.
character went with The Shining.
Yeah.
Rebecca Ferguson is a gorgeous lady.
I love her.
But the epitome of evil, the baseball boy scene.
Oh, that one's hard.
Oh
to
my
watch.
god! Yeah.
Is it gonna hurt?
It.
I hope so.
Yeah.
It's
I know
just like, And the movie is I've always, since the movie came out, I personally believe Dr. Sleep is the best sequel of all time.
I love
I
Dr.
put it
Sleep.
up there.
I love Dr. Sleep.
Yes.
I put it up there with Empire Strikes Back, with Terminator 2, with Aliens, with Evil Dead 2. Dr. Sleep to me is my favorite sequel of all time.
I mean, Mike Flanagan, he did a great job with it.
Yes,
And
Mike Flanagan.
You do not have to watch The Shining to understand Dr. Sleep. You know, the third act has a whole lot of throwbacks and homages to it. But if you've never seen The Shining, Dr. Sleep will make all the sense in the world. And Mike Flanagan is probably my favorite director.
I love him.
Oh, he's
Love
great.
him.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Everything he does is gold to me. I can't think of anything he's done.
There's very little that I don't like that he has done.
Yeah.
Can't think
So
of
for
one.
me, Rose the Hat at number 1.
Ooh, I like
Oh, she deserved. I like that kid. That's a good pick.
Yeah.
And she made all. Oh my God, you guys! Again, she didn't make my list.
I'm gonna push Ashley 1 now, so we're gonna find out together what Ashley's number 1 is.
Ooh, Ashley, what is it, Ashley? Bring it.
Yep.
Yay!
Yep.
I knew Tiffany would be on your list, Ashley.
I know that's right.
Yeah, I love her so much. Like Jennifer Tilly is amazing. She's my absolute favorite. And
I do believe that Chucky and Tiffany was our first couple's costume that we did together.
Oh my
wasn't it?
God, how cute!
I think so. Yeah.
I think that was our first couple costume.
I
Was it that or Fry and Leela?
No, we did Penny. Yeah, Fry and Leela, I think.
Fry and Leela, and then Pennywise and Georgie.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, 'cause I was pregnant with Kenley when I was Tiffany.
Oh,
yeah.
love it.
But yeah, I mean, she's funny. I think she actually has the better kills than Chucky, and you know, in Bride of Chucky, like, and she brings it all together. Like, she just makes it awesome. Like, I love Bride of Chucky so much, and Tiffany is amazing. So yeah, she had to be my number 1.
I knew she
Ashley, you know, Mika kept saying, "I bet you, I'm gonna put money on it that Ashley has Tiffany on this list."
Yes.
I knew it was gonna be high up there.
You guys know us so well.
Yeah.
I had her at number 2. I thought you didn't have her on the list as you're going. I'm like, oh my God.
Look at her.
He's like getting concerned.
I know, concerned.
Yeah.
So how about you, Kira? What's your number 1?
Oh, okay. So now this one, a TV person made the top of my list, you guys, and I'm gonna sell it if you haven't watched this series. But I chose Jodie Comer as Villanelle in Killing Eve.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
Now, Killing is 4 seasons. It's already done. The series it ended last year. She plays an assassin psychopath that is relentless and kills. And that you're trying to figure out if there's anything redeemable in Villanelle's character, but it's a big question mark. But she's so iconic in this role. I'm not even gonna do it justice. Like she just commits. Like she plays crazy, unhinged, humorous very well, like a psychotic rage. It's just too good.
That's a good one, Kira Villanelle.
Yeah, Killing Eve. Yeah. She is like insane, but in such a good way.
And I love how she played against Sandra Oh's character.
Oh yes! Oh my God! Yes, they go back and forth.
Text us that too. Text us the one with Monique, and text us this one so we can check it out.
Yes, and you'll enjoy. I know you guys will enjoy Killing Eve, and you can take your time with the series. Just even watch the first episode, and you'll be good.
Awesome. So, what about you, Mika? What's your number 1?
Okay, I think Kira, you might have mentioned it. I don't know. You might have mentioned it as an honorable mention, but I'm going with my Alex Forrest, Glenn Close, in Fatal Attraction.
Okay,
when I say a woman scorned, this shows you how to, not how you should treat a woman and kind of what the repercussions. I'm not that I'm condoning Alex's behavior because she did go completely left, but she was really, really unhinged, like boiling rabbits, taking out family pets, the level of obsession. Just a great performance from Glenn Close. Still think she was robbed because she didn't win the Oscar for that. So that was just a great performance all the way around. So I'm going with Alex from Fatal Attraction.
Yes, I think that's such a good pick. Is the classic scene in that film when I knew it was over is when she's sitting and turning that light off and on. She just turning that light off and on. I said, oh my God. Be scared. Yeah, be scared.
Yeah, that was good.
Yes.
All right, so to end us off, what about you, Kylie? What's your number one?
Oh my gosh. My number one pick is Julia from Hellraiser.
Yes, I'm so mad I forgot.
I didn't think of Julia. Come
and
on,
Mary
Liz.
Shaw from Dead Silence. I'm so mad I forgot.
Kylie.
Wow.
Thank you.
That's a good one.
Okay, the reasons why maybe a little unconventional, but I just feel like in the history of cinema, like women's horniness and sexuality is never taken seriously. Okay, one of the only other like mainstream examples I can think of, Twilight, and then what's the God, what's the one with Dakota Johnson, Christian Grey?
50 Shades of Grey.
50 Shades of Grey. And don't get me started. Okay. So this is like a movie. When I found this weird, gory movie from the 80s where the villain's only motivation is she is like, I need to get back with this man who gave me the best lay of my life. Like, that is her only motivation, and that is hilarious. And honestly, I'm like, get it. I honestly, she is horny to the point of seeing this crumpled lump of like massive blobby blood on the floor, her old dead lover, and she's like, I will kill to lay with this man again. And like, I do think she has lost the plot as well. But
that bro had the D to die for.
Literally.
Yes.
Yeah, she wanted her man back.
Yeah. I don't know of another movie that's done this since. So Julia.
Yeah, that's a good one. I didn't even think about Julia.
Because she's evil to the core,
I must
too,
say,
man.
impressive.
Yeah, she's. Ugh. Speaking of 50 Shades of Grey, I'm getting old. That's my pubic hair now. That's 50 Shades of Grey.
Oh my gosh.
So I
TMI.
So no, I do again.
You almost made me choke.
I had to. I heard 50 Shades of Grey, and I was like, I do want to say honestly though to everybody here in the chat, thank you for your patience with all of us.
I really feel bad about the situation.
Yeah, it was not a fun time.
We made it work, you guys.
You know, but the fact that you guys all stuck around with us, you stuck it out with us, it's really means a lot to us. And I hope you guys all have a very safe night. If you're anywhere in the Midwest, I know you're getting pounded with ice right now. Please be safe. Take care of yourself, your family. It's very important.
You guys be safe going home too with that ice.
Yeah, we will. Luckily, I live
like less than a
25
mile away.
footsteps away from my work.
Okay, nice. Okay.
If you guys haven't, I want to say this again. Make sure you're subscribing to the podcast, Double Feature Podcast, as well as Haunted Hippie. All those links are down in the description. So please make sure you're subscribing to these beautiful women to enjoy the amazing content that they put out. We all know they're beautiful, but what you may not know if you haven't watched them is how hard they work, the research they do, the editing they do. They're just extremely intelligent and extremely hardworking, and we are very honored to call them our friends.
Oh, ditto you guys. Oh my gosh.
Thank you guys for joining us. Please don't go anywhere. We got a couple more questions for you. Everybody in the chat, we love you. Hopefully by next week, everything will be working fine.
If we don't have power by next week, it's going to be a problem.
Oh my God.
As always, guys, I am Ken Sledge.
And I'm Ashley Sledge.
Keep talking horror.
Stay who you are.
And we'll see you guys soon.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Now